Hello guys, my name is Kari Garcia Motosuma. Within my lesson, I'll be discussing cultural identity. So let's get into the lesson. So whenever I go to Mexico to visit my family, they ask me about my life and they ask me, "Oh, how you been? How's everything?" And then when I tell them what I do and tell them about my standards, who I am as a person, they get so upset and complain about my standards. They would ask me, "Why you're not fluent in writing Spanish if you're Mexican? Or why don't you go to church? Or why don't you have a girlfriend?" Like my standard is so different because I didn't grow up with their time. And just to let you know, every generation is gonna be different. Not all generations gonna be the same. And they just so strict with it. They expect me to have a girlfriend already. They expect me to have kids already. Like I told them no. Every generation will be different. So have you ever been told by none of this by your family? Like why don't you follow up with them or follow up with their tuition? And then you probably get told by this by your older family members. Like for me, I get told by my older aunts, uncles, grandpas, and so on. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys feel so bothered by your family, like why you don't follow up with their where they're at, their standards? So I respectfully tell them again that every generation is gonna be different in what is right. During their time, they thought that what they did within their culture, it was right. But but they have to understand that in my culture, we are different. We're not like them. We're not gonna be the same, and it's all gonna be different for everyone. Every generation is gonna be different. As I stated, as I told you guys, I don't. As I stated earlier, I don't keep up with this because I have different point of view from them, and the reason is because I don't agree with it. They make it so hard to understand. Like why they make it so hard to understand to why we have to follow up. A, so a great example that I want to give out and within my lesson right now is machismo. If you guys don't know what machismo is, it's when the wife has to cook, clean, and stay at home while the husband is working. And the husband expects everything to be clean and have food ready on the table. For example, so one day I was at home, just at home doing nothing. Everything was going fine until drunk my drunk stepdad came home and saw that nothing was cooked. Like he was so mad, like nothing was cooked. So he questioned my mom, asking her like, "Why isn't there food on the table? I should expect food to be on the table." And my mom responded, "Well, I'm really tired. I just came out of work like not too long ago. Like you should understand that that I and you work together. So I'm sorry that I didn't cook for you." That's what my mom was telling to my drunk stepdad, and he got so mad and started yelling, banging on the table. And then after that, my mom told him, "I'm not a person that you're going to be bossing around and treating me so bad whenever you want. Just because you're the man of the house, just because you're the man of the house, doesn't mean that you could do whatever you want." Within the issue that you guys heard, it could become so toxic within a family. And machismo is a tradition that's been going on in generation until the 2000s. Well, I don't know, but in my friends they don't like machismo because they don't agree with it. I don't agree with it because it's very toxic. Like no, that should be cut, not enforced to no kid that's coming up. And parents should learn from this and make it better for their kids. For example, my mom never enforced it on me. My mom even agreed with me like machismo shouldn't be a thing. How it shouldn't be bad. So and another and now it's over and cut that down and throw it away. And here's another strict example of a tradition. Within a Latin family, if they find out that you're gay, bisexual, or anything that you like the opposite gender, they will literally kick you out of their house and live homeless until you find shelter. Because in a family household, they don't like you. They don't like you being gay or bisexual, as I stated, because they follow up with them what the Bible said. Like the Bible said that you cannot be gay. That's how they see it. I know it's not the same thing of what I'm saying. It's a whole different. sensitive statement, but I'm just saying they basically said, "Oh, you cannot be gay because the Bible says so." So one time, my family found out that my cousin was gay. Well, not from the United States. It's my family from Mexico. When they found out that my cousin was gay, they were like, "Oh, she cannot be gay. She had to pray that gay away. Like she had to be straight. There's no way she likes the opposite gender." And my family, who lives here in the United States, they were like, "No, that's how she is." Because my family understand. My family who lives in here in the United States, they understand that we don't have that the people from the United States don't have the same standards of an over there. Like here, we love and accept everyone. But my family, listen, nope, they still follow with that tradition, with that culture that they've been growing up with. And my family who came from Mexico to the United States, they saw that the struggles, they're like, nope, we're cutting that stuff out. Yeah, living a new life, and that's it. So they just, my family from Mexico, they blocked my cousin. They didn't want to do nothing with her anymore. And as I showed you, this is why family tradition is so toxic and we should get rid of it. Because we live in a new world and we should accept everyone. Don't you guys agree with that? Because it's really messed up. And one of my good friend named Kanwu XU told me she told me that she told me as much as to admit oftentimes I don't speak out because if I do, it's the risk of being told I am too sensitive or I get offended too easily, or it's not worth it. But the point are people are willing to admit that yes, races are controversial. So after listening to her point, we're in a struggle in the same way because she gets stereotyped by people, assume that she is this and that. So she getting stereotyped that people is that she's this and that, how she's an Asian American, and I could relate. And I told her I could relate to that problem because because I told her that I could relate to that problem because my family is stereotyping us, the new generation is they're stereotyping us how we shouldn't be that. Like they don't understand the new generation will be different and come out as they want to follow. So no, we're not gonna be getting stereotyped by nobody anymore. Like this is new. So within my discussion, I'm telling you guys, it's the Latin family are very strict with their tradition, and how it could be harmful to the upcoming generation, like me and now. We want we want our kids to be loved and accepted no matter what. The generation shouldn't be disowned because it doesn't follow that they don't follow within their family tradition or standards. We should ignore that and no more standards on anything. We should we should let it be free for all new generation, including myself. And one thing that I would say, I'm very proud of my mom that she didn't force this on me or my sibling, the tradition that she grew up with, because she knew the consequences and how it could be hurtful to me and my siblings. Yeah, I'm really happy that I spoke up with this issue because I want you guys to understand that life and take culture very seriously and the thing that we deal with as a family. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day.